Alright, this time I'm going to try to draw Christian. Just keep in mind, nothing I draw should be taken too seriously, as I am not that good at drawing. Christian is a corporal in the military. As stated in the last chapter, he and thousands of other soldiers from all over the world came together in this mission to try to save some humans from Mectra. He was one of many teams that split off to explore, but they ran into some hard times, and that's where we meet up with them. He is 6'4". His favorite color is red. He is 47 years old. And his favorite food is ribs. As you can see, he is missing an eye. Quiga refers to him as One Eye because she doesn't really care about what his real name is. He recently lost that. Crividal ripped it out of his head right before they were captured, and Landon had to stitch him up. So those are his stitches right there. Christian and his team weren't able to keep the track of time here on Mectra, but they've been here for about 2 weeks. The humans don't know how fast time moves on Earth and compared to how fast it moves on Mectra, but their main force does have a device that's counting down the 1 year they have to save a human, and they know that when that timer goes by, exactly 1 year will pass on Earth. They just don't know how much time that is how much Mectra time that is. That's my best attempt to draw the beams that their armor shoots out of the palms of their hands there. These outfits were given to them by beings they call angels, but the angels didn't really classify what they were to the humans. They were just very secretive, but they wanted to help. More information about these angels won't come up for a very, very long time. I was never able to figure out how I wanted to do the details on those suits. There's supposed to be like some more detail to them than what I have there. I'm just not really good at drawing it out, and I couldn't really settle on anything, so you really shouldn't take what you're seeing here as a finished result. Alright, so I'm going to try to draw the faces of the surviving members of Christian's team. Again, I'm not very good, just doing it real quick. Yeah, I do regret not giving these guys enough time to shine in the last chapter that introduced them, but that chapter was about a lot of things, but these guys do have a big part to play in the story, and I've already written out one chapter in the next book that's all about them. Though it's mostly Christian and Landon who get the most focus in that chapter. Kenny and Zach are there, but mostly at the beginning and ends, and don't get to do much, but they will later on. They'll have stuff to do, don't worry. These guys usually have more interesting hairstyles, especially Kenny's, who should be longer, but since they're in the military, it had to be cut short. Anyway, that should do it for this one. Thanks for watching.